Hey, what's going on, folks? Klutch here with the Farm Sim Show, the show where we look at, well, usually we're looking at the Mod Hub mods that are available each and every single day during the week. But today, well, it's the weekend and we're looking at some special edition mods, some special PC only mods today. So today is all PC, and today we got a bit of a theme. We're doing some open cab mods, open cab tractor mods we're going to look at today. Got a couple to look at. We talked about one pretty recently actually, but we're going to look at a bit more now as well. I got links for you down in the description. Everything we're talking about you're going to find down in the description down below. Other than that, guys, don't forget, if you like what we're doing here and you want to see more, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, because that'll let you see our content a bit more. Other than that, folks, let's dive in and see what we got going on. So let's start right here with the Massey 4700 series. We talked about this 2 weeks back, actually. This is the open cab Massey 4700 series. Quite a few variations on this. We talked quite a bit about this in depth. This is a fantastic mod. Link, of course, for this is in the description. If you want to see the video we did on that, check up at the top right hand corner of your screen, click that card. You're going to find the video on this. But let's move along. Let's talk about a few others. We also did talk about the Farmall. There's an old Farmall. It is available as well. We're not going to be talking about that today. We have three others we're going to look at instead. Let's start it up right here with the new Holland TS90. This is an open station TS90. This is actually version 3 of this tractor. There's been some updates to this. This is done by ElSevillanoFS, I believe is the name. Yeah, so this is a small New Holland tractor. There is actually a cabbed version of this one. This one here, well, it doesn't have the cab, of course, so it's the open cockpit. It is a little bit underwhelming in certain areas, such as, well, the engine compartment could use a bit of more detail. It seems more like an FS19 upgrade to me, to be perfectly honest. Maybe an FS15, but everything does function as you'd expect. We'll hop on up top. Cab does work. You can see as we fire things up. There we go. One of the problems I do have with this particular mod, however, is the turning radius, guys. Gas pedals does work as well, just so you can see there. But the turning radius on this is ridiculous. It is brutal. I'm cranked right over. This is as far as we can turn right now. You can see I cannot turn this thing around for the life dependent, if my life depended on it at all. Other than that, folks, lights do all work. We got turn indicators as well, if that's your thing. Both sides, there you go, and up front. So everything does work on this. It's just a little low on detail in certain areas. And there are a few options you can change on this. Not a ton, but a couple. You can see that our base horsepower is 90 horsepower. It does 24 miles per hour. Base price is $49,700. Now, our design options, we can change that to get rid of this top bar if we want. You can see there, we can get rid of that and delete it down, put our weight up on front. Also, you have an option for a front loader. There you go, front loader or not. And then our wheel setup, we do have a couple of interesting options here. Let me just cycle through these. You get your wides. You got twins on the rear. You got narrows and standards. So there you go. You have a couple options. Interesting to have the rear twins on this with the open cockpit. That looks kind of interesting. I don't mind that. So like I said, missing a couple of things for detail wise, but all in all, it is a feasible and usable tractor. Now let's move on down the line to the Kubota L390-01 series. That's right, little Kubota tractor. Look at this thing. Now, this has been out for quite some time. I bet you almost a year now. This mod was done by Mrboomnastic, also known as the Rentalman Buck, IconiK, and BAMF mods. Fantastic. It's a great little tractor. Quite a few options with this. You can actually get this with the cab with the settings. We're going to look at that as well. But this here is the two-wheel drive version. There is also a four-wheel drive version, which is kind of nice. Jumping on up into the cab, you can see all the controls look pretty decent. You can fire it up. Everything, all the gauges do work as well. Lighting, we have a couple different options there as well. Get our indicators on. They all function. Everything works like you'd expect and like you'd hope for. Jump on in. Quite a bit better turning radius in our New Holland. That's a little bit more. That's a little bit more realistic. I like that. There you go. So there's the Kubota. Let's jump into the store and take a quick look. Now, of course, you're only running about 42 horsepower with this. 24 miles an hour price again, but your price tag's down to $34,000 for your base. Now, we do have several more options with this. Let's start with our design. You can see there we can go with a canopy or we can go with a full cab. So you do have some other options there if you decide to go with that. But of course, we're talking about the open stations today. So there we have it. Accessories, you got plain, you got the weights up front. You also have a guard. So you have a couple different options up on the front there. And then down to our loader, we of course have a loader attachment with this. That's always nice to have. And then lastly, we have the four-wheel drive option. So you can go to four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. You're going to add another, what, $2,000 roughly to go up to the four-wheel drive option. So all in, $38,000 to $40,000 with absolutely everything. Still a really good deal for a smaller tractor. And the last tractor I'm looking at today, folks, the John Deere 4440. Yes, there's another version of this mod that's available out there. That's the 4440 Puller. This one here is the Farm Series style tractor. This one here is done by Rooster Mods, Expendable Modding, Tyson, Knagstead, and edited by DTG616. I've been using this one for a little while now. This is an absolute amazing tractor. From pretty much all aspects, to different options available, to just driving it and using it. It's a small size tractor, of course, and it's a bit of an older John Deere. Let's hop on up into the cab. And you can see there, look at inside. All the controls look like they're good. All the gauges tend to work. And listen to it start. Oh yes, so good. Once again, you do have lights that function as you'd expect. You got turn indicators as well, just the two little guys there. But yeah, fantastic tractor. Let's spin this bad boy around. We'll test our steering radius once again. And once again, it's a lot better than the New Holland. I don't think it's as good as the Kubota, but I mean, look at the floaters we got on the back of this one. So we have a couple different options. We're going to look at them all. As far as your tire options go, this is only a two-wheel drive tractor, of course. What was that? It's doing something there. Two-wheel drive tractor, so you won't get four-wheel drive options on the front, but you have a couple different options for the back. Let's jump over to the store and take a look. So you're going to be running 130 horsepower. It has a max speed of 26 miles per hour. Total price is going to be at $34,199 for the base model. Now we can add quite a few options to this. Starting with, well, we got some weights up front we can add, and there's a whole slew up here from 300 pounds to 1,300 pounds. You can take away plates as you see fit. So there's quite a few options up there. Now as for our design, guys, well, we can add rollover protection with the box, and that's it. You got a little bit. There's two little options there. If you decide you want to have some cover, you can have it. Engine setup, the 4440 quad range or the power shift. You got two options there. Front loader, once again, you have a front loader attachment there if you would like to have a front loader on this tractor. And then you have the wheel setup, which is where things get a little bit interesting. You have the standards, you've got the floaters, the big floaters we were talking about. You've got the rear weights, you got the duals with the middle center weight there, and then back to our standards. So you can see we have quite a few options. Those floaters are crazy. Those are amazing. Look at those. So folks, that's the 4440, the John Deere 4440, fantastic tractor. Now the last mod we're going to be talking about is the MichiganFarms map shed pack. This is version 2 of this shed pack. If you guys are familiar with MichiganFarms map, this is the shed pack that was included with that farm, or with that map, I should say. Now there are, I believe, 6 different buildings in total. I'm just showing a couple of them here because, quite honestly, it would take us a whole video just to go through the amount of sheds that are included with this pack. So there's a main shed, there's a 42 by 48 shed, a 56 by 72 shop, 56 by 96 tool shed, and a 4-door shed, as well as a pole shed. All of those come in different colors. So you can see here we have just 4 of the different colors. I'll show you over in the shop some of the options here. So right off the bat here, we can see you have the 48 by 42 shed, and well, you can see the different coloring options that are available. I'm just going to start scrolling down through some of them. Like I said, folks, there is an absolute ton of sheds in here, all different colors. It kind of gives you some options here of what you can have available. The main shop right there with the flag, we've used that a few times, but there's a ton of options here, guys. Great looking shed pack. Now, not only do you get interesting detail on the outside, a lot of them have some details on the inside. For instance, this one here, you can see the large bay door there that opens up on the far side. It also has 2 levels up on top here for storage. Interesting design. We'll scooch on down. They all have lights inside as well that open up. Oh, you can get on through. Also have a pole shed right here, I believe. Actually, no, this is the hay shed. That's right. Unfortunately, this one here, I don't think you can get up on top. It looks like you can, but there's no way that I can figure out how to get up on top of this particular barn. Large 4-bay shed over on this side, and then down in here we just have the 2 different size bay with an office on the front. Also includes a workbench inside here to work on your tractors. Has a few more added details into it. So we've seen some of these before in various different packs. I have never seen one that has all the packed Michigan sheds together. Fantastic sheds for sure. So this one here, guys, like I said, the Michigan Farm Shed Pack version 2. So there you have it, folks. Those are all the new mods that kind of caught my interest this last week. The open cab mods, as well as that Michigan Shed Pack. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Go download those mods, throw them in your game, and enjoy them. They're fantastic mods for sure. Thanks to all the mod makers out there as well that are making those mods. Those are some really good mods out there. I appreciate you guys doing all that stuff for us. Other than that, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more of what we do over here, guys, don't forget to hit that subscription button and the bell icon. Make sure you're fed some more of the stuff we're doing over here. Like I said, we do multiple videos here a day, whether it be the Farm Sim Show or live streams or even just Let's Plays. Make sure you guys do hit that subscription button. And of course, if you want to help us out, you can always share this video, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Those all help feed the algorithm. Other than that, folks, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we're going to catch you next time. This is Klutch, over and out.